Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in.
Today, we will be covering Meta's global launch of its business agent across WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram, OpenAI's pivot of Codex into a general productivity tool with millions of weekly users, a security scare where Instagram's AI support chatbot was reportedly tricked into helping with account takeovers, and the UK forcing Google to let publishers opt out of AI search features. Starting with Meta, the company rolled out Meta Business Agent globally, and it's a pretty aggressive move into commerce. The agent can answer customer questions, recommend products, book appointments, qualify leads, close sales, and even generate morning briefings about chats a business owner missed overnight. Meta is also launching the Meta Business Agent platform, designed for larger companies to plug into systems like Shopify, Zendesk, and Shopee with enterprise controls. The scale here is what makes this land. Meta says more than 1 million businesses already use a business agent on WhatsApp and Messenger, and there are over 1 billion active threads with businesses every day across its messaging apps. That's a distribution moat OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google simply don't have in small business chat. Getting started is free, with paid subscription tiers coming in the next few months, and Meta is promising the agent can reply in local languages and match a business's own tone of voice. Meta's blunt pitch is that companies can set this up in minutes and 10x or 100x output. Down the road, they're adding daily operations features like market research, product insights, calendar tools, and competitive intelligence, basically pushing Business Agent from a chat helper into an operating layer for running a small business. Next up, OpenAI published a report called The Next Era of Knowledge Work, arguing that Codex is no longer just a coding tool. It's now being used for reports, spreadsheets, presentations, contracts, research, data analysis, workflow automation, and lightweight internal tools. The numbers back the pivot. Codex has more than 5 million weekly active users, up more than 6 times since the desktop app launched in February. Knowledge workers are now about 20% of users and growing more than 3 times as fast as developers. Where the growth is coming from is interesting. Axios reported that data analysis usage is up 110% week over week. Research is up 37%, and knowledge artifacts like memos, contracts, PDFs, and spreadsheets are up 36%. More than 60% of users now run multiple Codex tasks in parallel at some point during the day. That's a real behavior shift, from asking one model a question to supervising a queue of agents working at the same time. The caveats are worth hearing too. Stanford professor Andrew Hall told Axios that Claude Code helped update an academic paper by gathering data, running analyses, and drafting text, but a graduate student audit found missed data and coding errors. Hall's takeaway was that it didn't do everything right, but it did a lot right. That captures the current state of agentic knowledge work pretty well. Useful enough to lean on, not reliable enough to ship without a human checking the math. Now to a much darker meta story. TechCrunch reported that Instagram has started alerting users who were targeted in a hacking campaign that allegedly abused Meta's AI support chatbot. Attackers reportedly told the chatbot they owned a target's Instagram account and asked it to link that account to an attacker-controlled email address. From there, they could trigger password resets and take the account over. This is one of the cleanest real-world examples of why agentic support bots are risky. The entire value of a support agent is that it can actually do things: reset passwords, change emails, fix account issues. But that also means a prompt-level failure becomes a security failure. The attack surface stops being phishing and starts being persuading the agent itself. TechCrunch reported that hackers were targeting valuable short OG handles and advertising allegedly stolen accounts in Telegram channels. Meta spokesperson Andy Stone said the issue that did happen has already been fixed on Monday. But TechCrunch said additional users reported being hacked on Tuesday, and Meta wouldn't say how many people were affected. Victims received emails from Instagram flagging suspicious activity and asking them to reset their passwords. Finally, the UK is forcing Google to give publishers a way to opt out of generative AI search features. Through a new Search Console toggle, publishers will be able to keep their sites out of AI overviews, AI mode, and AI overviews in Discover, while still appearing in regular search results. That separation is the part publishers have been demanding for over a year, since previously opting out of AI features often meant disappearing from Google entirely. The backstory matters here. The UK's Competition and Markets Authority designated Google with strategic market status back in October 2025, then pushed in January for real publisher choice around AI aggregation and training. This is the compliance response. Publishers have argued that AI overviews summarize their work and keep readers on Google, cutting traffic and ad revenue to the original sources. A formal, regulator-backed opt-out, described as a world first, gives news organizations actual leverage in negotiations with Google, and it's likely to become a template other regulators in the EU, Canada, and Australia look at closely. The open question is how many publishers actually pull the trigger, because opting out of AI overviews in a market where AI search is becoming the default could mean trading short-term control for long-term invisibility.
Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.